Hi, this is Julian, and welcome again to my channel. Thanks for clicking on the button. Now, this video, I've lost the beginning of the clip and I've also lost the ending, but I thought the message from the whole video was quite important. So in this video, we're talking about how we as a society have stopped reading and the type of things we're doing to replace reading. So I thought it was quite an interesting conversation. So I've decided to upload the video anyway, but do bear with me as there's no beginning and no end. So literally the video will just get into it and it will cut off after a little while. But do enjoy and leave your feedback, and of course like, share and subscribe.
Yeah,
it can wait, you
yeah,
know.
it can wait. It can absolutely wait.
Yeah, because if it's that important, the person will call you.
Yeah.
And they'll ring off your phone if it's that important.
Yes.
So one phone call, oh well. Two phone calls, I need to answer that.
Yeah.
You know? So when you hear the ping, if it's really important,
it
phone
does
me.
something to the pleasure centre in
Totally.
Yes,
Totally.
and I think they actually build the app like that.
Yeah.
They build the app like that.
Even though they're like buttons, apparently, that really gets underneath your skin and makes
Like
you
family dinners, like everybody's on their phone. And back in the day, you know, you'll sit down, you'll say, "How was your day?" Like, "How was?" I'll tell you about my day. But everybody's probably eating and then slightly on their phone and doing whatever.
Somebody said on Facebook that somebody posted a question, what's the most important thing to do with your partner? And I was like the only person who said have dinner and talk. Everybody else said all sorts of stuff, going on holiday.
Yeah.
Well, and then I just felt a bit old. I'm like, oh, so I'm the only one in here.
You're talking to their
You
partner.
know, like, have dinner and talk. What is
Well,
this?
you are thinking about taking it back to basics. Because again, the root of any good relationship, no matter what relationship, it is communication.
It is communication.
So talking to your partner is fundamental.
Yeah.
If you don't know your partner, who are you with? You know?
And this is why domestic violence went up in lockdown.
Of course,
Yes. Their partner.
When you think it was well, when it was on you.
And then you look at them and say, "I actually don't like you."
Yeah, lockdown did open a lot of like, oh my god, like really. She's like opened a lot of wounds we never knew existed.
Yeah.
A lot of wounds.
Because people don't know each other. They go to work, they come home, they eat.
Yes,
go
you
to
don't
bed.
spend that much time with your partner. You think about it, do you? I love
partner.
it. I love it.
You just don't even want to talk to your partner.
Yeah, see him in the hallway passing.
Cool.
Everything's good? He's like a best friend.
Basically.
Not even a best friend, does he talk to your best friend?
Innit?
It's like a neighbour.
Yeah,
And-
like,
yeah.
"Hi, Nate, see you soon. Everything all right? You call you breathing?"
Anything's wrong, like, let me know.
It's so true.
But how do you think we can fix that though? Do you think we can ever
The only
fix
thing
it?
you can do is fix it within your household. That's what I believe. There's certain things out there, the fight's too hard. I can't take on the whole world, but I can control what happens in my house.
In your home.
And how I bring up my children.
Right.
So you think individually?
Yeah, I do believe when I have more children, I might actually do what you do. Camille doesn't have a TV in her house for a reason. Yeah, she does.
I don't have a television.
You do. You don't.
Don't.
Oh no, you. I mean,
You know I haven't got
I put
one.
mine on your bedroom or someone else.
Oh no.
I will get rid of the TV. So that means you can't watch TV.
Right.
Obviously, you're going to be screen time or computer time.
Right.
Obviously, have locks on it.
Right.
Obviously, there is certain, again, go on the computer, I've only got the password.
But I feel like I've achieved so much since
Of course you do. I watch other
in
TV
the
all the
space
time.
of time that so it's about 10 years I haven't had a
No,
television.
it's not that long,
Wow.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure I'll come to your house.
No, I've never seen
I'm
it.
sure.
So
Really?
expensive.
It must be. I'm minimum at 5 years, I reckon. It's been longer than that.
10 years.
So since you know me, you've never had a TV? Oh.
The last time I had a television at home would probably be about 2008.
Wow.
How did your son feel
Over
about
10
that?
years.
Okay. Okay, what you think?
Read your book.
I'm doing parenting. No, I find that it's very distracting.
Yeah.
I think if I had a television, I wouldn't have had 2 masters and going forward to do a PhD.
Of course you do. Well done.
Seriously.
Well done. Yeah.
I think it's because I don't have a television and I occupy myself with things.
Yes, you do. Yeah, totally. Always. So
When I have
much
things to do, I go in my kitchen, make a cup of coffee, and get my computer out and just start working.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else for you to do.
Exactly. I'll just sit there
And you have to be constructive. So,
Yeah.
TV, it does all of, and the thing is, whatever you're watching on TV is whatever you're taking in. Even a lot of stuff with you know, the pandemic and all of that stuff, you're sitting on the TV on 10 o'clock news, we're waiting for, or 6 o'clock, waiting for what Boris is going to tell us to do with our lives. But if you don't even have that TV, you didn't even know 6 o'clock had gone by. You've been on your laptop for so long. It doesn't even matter to you. You know?
Even down to that book I was reading, 4-Hour Work Week, blah blah blah. He actually said, try and go on a social media detox. Me, that's what I do. Sometimes I just don't watch no news or whatever. If it's really important, you will find out.
Yeah.
If it's really fundamental to your lifestyle, someone will find out
You
somewhere.
get somebody texting you
Yes.
on WhatsApp, oh,
Blah, blah, blah,
that's news, and you're like, what news?
What news?
Yeah,
you will find out. And then you go Google it and you read it, and that's
yeah,
it,
exactly.
you know?
Yeah, you do your own
You don't
research.
actually need a television, and this is why I find that it messes with people's mental health.
Absolutely.
You know, I can tell people who watch television a lot, they're always sick.
Yeah.
They're, oh, my head hurt, my foot hurt, my toe hurts. Everything's always wrong with them. Or the news says that if you cough, you'll die tomorrow.
And then everyone starts coughing like, oh, I did have a tick you broke the other day. You get me? I think it is.
And you know, Google tells everybody that you've got cancer.
Everyone.
You
Yeah.
stub your toe, you've got cancer.
Yeah. I mean, you know, respectfully, because we do know that, you know, there's a lot of things that are rife, and we know that people do know their bodies and stuff like that. But I think a lot of stuff starts from the brain first, and it trickles its way down. It's a very mental thing. And you know, from my experiences of having loved ones that I passed away from cancer, or even some loved ones that beat cancer. It's almost like they've had it for so long, and then once they actually officially get diagnosed with it, for them to know it, that's when unfortunately they deteriorate quite faster, which is it's a shame. So I think, like a lot of things, they say keep your mental in your brain active, happy thoughts, affirmations, you know, your vitamins, all the stuff to make you feel great, your mental great first, and then everything else after.
Do you know what is this like? I believe in the reverse of placebo effect. Am I saying the word right? Placebo.
Yeah, I think so.
So as you said, if I give you a vitamin, I'm telling you it's going to work. You're gonna run with that. If I give you a vitamin, tell you it's going to kill you. You're going to run with that as well. So again, you know what I'm saying? So with the coronavirus as well, okay, obviously very, you know, marvelous, you know, whatever. But I do believe you keep telling people they're going to die, they will take that on and mostly get ill and carry on that journey to be ill and end up dying mostly. So again, it's just, I don't know. The media just ruins everything to me.
I think stress is a big killer.
Yes.
The issue is that we watch this news non-stop and it stresses us out.
But even with the news, where are they getting that information from?
Because I was saying the other day that nobody's phoned me up to tell me they've got the flu. And we're in.
By the way, she works in the NHS industry.
No one said I've got the flu. I'm waiting because
they're jumping on corona though, aren't they?
This time of year, I would have phone calls.
That is an amazing point.
Got the flu.
No, that what you just said, that nobody's actually called you.
Yeah.
And it's ripe at this, like, November, December. Like, everyone's like worrying about have I got the coronavirus or not.
Yeah, they're jumping on that, aren't they?
Everybody's forgotten about the flu.
Yeah.
And it's flu season, so that's another thing.
I'd be quite cool if you never got it this season. What you taking and what's some of that? You know, so again,
nobody's complaining about the flu. We've forgotten that word completely. Now it's all COVID.
It is a lot of COVID, isn't it? It's taken over.
I think you definitely are what you consume.
Yeah.
You know, going back to people reading and, you know, having this fast-paced life, we've been forced to take time this year. We've been forced to love on our loved ones and take, you know, reevaluate what exactly is important to us. Once we hear that, you know, certain people are losing their loved ones, and you know, you don't know whether the same person that you speak to every day, which is what the media told us, is going to be here tomorrow. So you're forced to go back to basics. You know, and we survived going back to basics.
It's true.
And I think that's what's, you know.
So maybe we should go back to basics with April.
You know,
and get more bookshelves, at least more bookshelves.
So basically, as you said, go back to basics. Let's watch more meat. Let's watch less TV. Social media as well. Go sit there. Control what you're taking, basically.
Yes.
A controlled diet of information. Basically, you know, read books are helping you. Lifestyle books. Feeding your mind. Even if you read a lot of love story, go for it. Whatever. At least your head isn't into the media.
Exactly.
You know. So just be controlled about what you take in. It is about a media diet. It is.
Absolutely.
Limit what you read. How much.
And And you know, people used to always give books. People don't give books anymore. The last book I got was from a patient. She came in and I had a book on my desk. And she goes, "Oh my God, do you read?" And I go, "Yes." And people are always surprised that you read.
Yeah, it's
And she actually left a book for me. She brought me a book. She's like, "Oh, I read too."
I love that. I think that those are emotional gifts. I like, and because they've had thought.
Yeah.
I know the PS5 came out and everyone, all the guys are excited about the PS5 and blah blah blah. But I feel like emotional gifts like, oh, I thought that you should read, you know, the Chimp Paradox because it helps me with mind management or something like that. So they've actually, you know, kind of deeped your personality and then thought, okay, this book, you know, resonated with yourself, you know. So I do like gifts like that.
Yeah, as you said, more thoughts gone into it. Because PS1, I can give it to any guy.
And guys are gonna hate that we've said that about the PS5. Well,
they're full of shit.
I'll give you a book this
But that's the
Christmas.
same stuff you do. You're not using your time wisely. Paper pen. What are you learning from that? What are you actually learning from
Call of
that?
Duty every day.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
Unless you want to be a
every
police
day.
officer, Call of Duty has no benefit in your life.
This is it, and the game's not real, guys. You don't owe them guns. You're not doing them things. But I know it's, you know, passing time and stuff like that, and they enjoy it, so let them have it. But you know, I think balance, you know, fun, you know, take stuff that's gonna make your mind intellectual, take stuff in that's gonna make you happy, take stuff in that's gonna make you a better person for your loved ones. So everything is about a bit of balance.
A bit of balance. And you know, like in terms of reading, some people are just not readers.
I'm not a reader.
My son, I tried to get him to read, and he just never enjoyed
What
it.
about like half pictures, half literacy? So maybe you can read. Oh, yeah. Okay.
But the thing is, he's doing English language and literature.
Oh, is he?
No, he doesn't like reading.
Yeah.
You know, because
So you're gonna force him into it.
I did force him to read anyway.
Did you?
So
Okay.
his grammar is very good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
But he's just not a natural reader like I am myself. My mom was a natural reader. She always read.
Right.
But she doesn't read anymore. But he just, it wasn't his thing.
But you know, I know where he's coming from, but again, he's got to find your angle. Okay, only the book very inspires me. I can get into it, but I'll get around that maybe when I'm coming home, reading Evening Telegraph, reading Evening Standard. You know, if the book's about business, I'm all into it. Maybe a magazine, but I have no business.
It has to be something that interests you, not like a porn magazine. Because, not a porn magazine and something to, you know, excuse my French, you know. It's not meant to be about that. It could be something of interest because certain people